How are you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jason Morrison. So I have a little bit of a topic to speak to you guys about that I was thinking about just over the last hour or so. It just came to my mind and I figured I'd come onto the channel and just talk to you guys about it because I feel like a lot of you guys may be in the same boat as me, you know, especially as new filmmakers. Me and you, we have a lot of gear, we have a lot of technicalities and a lot of things that we need to learn about, a lot of things when you're new to filmmaking and videography and content creation that is overwhelming. And you know, over the past year and a half that I've been learning and taking in notes and just learning how to do this, I've realized that I've kind of been mentally putting myself in a box. And I say that because I've wanted to do real estate videos for a while. I've wanted to do, you know, like short films. But when I say short films, I feel like so far I've really been thinking about cinematic sequences, but eventually I want to get into actual short films. But you know, like stuff like real estate videos, stuff like cinematic sequences, automotive sequences, stuff like that, like a bunch of different creative outlets through filmmaking and telling a story that I've wanted to be able to do. And I've realized that things that take a little bit more work, and when I say that I mean like when you really dive deep into actual short films, like a horror, you know, mini short film or documentaries or just professional settings, or just learning how to up my skills, because I have a GH4. And you know, a GH4, it's super old. It's a 5-year-old camera at this point, and it's not good at shooting in low light. And usually I find myself, as soon as the sun starts going down, I get aggravated, you know what I mean? I can't film anymore. It's getting dark. Camera's not going to be able to do well in the dark. And as you guys know, a big part of filmmaking is lighting. And what I've realized over the course of like the year and a half is whenever I think about the work that I want to do, or the creative fields that I want to do, or the genres of filmmaking or niches that I want to get into, I never really think about ones that require you to know light theory and good lighting. And I've taken a bunch of notes on lighting. I've learned about lighting, but I've yet to really buy a light. You know, I have a little portrait light that's probably for photography, but you know, just diving into like different sorts of lights that I can bring with me on shoots or on set, or just having the knowledge with me instead of just like reading over notes really quickly and then forgetting about it and just going out and shooting and assuming that I can't shoot during nighttime or anything like that. Guys, all this, I know I'm rambling, but I want to get to the point. All this just to say, I feel like learning lighting, especially for newer filmmakers, at least for me, that I've found, and I feel like it's going to be something that's a pretty common occurrence for you guys as well if you're new, is that learning lighting is really overwhelming. There's a lot of rules to lighting. There's a lot of rules to color theory and different ways you can use lights, different lighting setups, different lighting technique. I mean, it even took me a little bit just to learn how to light my YouTube videos to create depth and look okay. My lens, you know, isn't that fast, so I can't, you know, use the aperture to create more depth that way and have maybe a little bit more bokeh behind me and stuff like that. But just knowing how to use lighting and not allowing being overwhelmed by how light works and the way that you should be lighting your videos and your films correctly is super huge, guys. You're gonna have to learn lighting no matter what, you know what I mean? So there's no point in avoiding different genres of filmmaking or more intensive, more hard-working, higher quality projects just because you don't want to learn how to light. You know, if you want to do this, eventually you have to learn how to light. And I'm talking to myself as well, because I've been avoiding buying more lights or just learning how to light things instead of just avoiding darker situations or darker shoots entirely. Don't allow, you know, being overwhelmed by lighting or composition, if that's what you struggle with, or any other, you know, thing in filmmaking that's honestly essential, to stop you from doing other projects, advancing and getting better, because eventually, you know, it's going to really bite you in the butt if you continue to avoid what's necessary. And lighting is filmmaking. Lighting is the key to, you know, what separates beginner filmmakers, beginner content creators and videographers from the pros, is knowing how to use lighting, knowing how to manipulate lighting, and you know, just knowing how to light scenes really well and use it to your advantage. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Jason Morrison. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and check out my other videos, and if you like that content, then feel free to leave a like on this video as well. More videos coming soon, guys, but this is what I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys agree with me. Feel free to put it down in the comments and let me know if learning how to light different scenarios and situations when you guys are out on shoots, or you know, maybe just lighting makes you overwhelmed and you don't really know how to do it, or you just don't want to dive in. Just let me know down in the comments what your experience with lighting videos is. And that's it for me today, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.